need to buy Chucky a tarp. Because I keep seeing that all these pigs, they like to play with little tarps. And 2 seconds before I went live, Chucky was shaking this thing all over the place. So maybe I should find a cheap one on Amazon. All right. So I'm going to start doing the painting stuff. I'm going to get it ready. Chucky's just going to mosey around and probably stand by the door until the applesauce comes out. So, let's see. I'm going to let you guys help me with a couple of the colors. But the first one, I'm going to do it almost in layers. So what that means is like, I want to make one that kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern, or I'm going to try anyway. So we're going to do like a whole layer of orange, and maybe I can add like some yellow or something to it. And then once it dries and we're doing the other paintings, I'm going to come back to this, and then we'll add some black to hopefully make the face. He is probably going to be doing his own thing until the food comes out. But this one should be pretty easy because it's not really that many colors. We haven't done these in a couple weeks. We had kind of a busy past couple weeks. My brother got married last weekend, so we had a ton of company in town. And it was kind of interesting with Chucky because we don't have company very often. And it was like the first night, he was so good and happy and entertaining everybody. He was like a performer, like doing all of his tricks, and he was being so nice. And then it was like each day you could see his social battery was starting to drop. And by that last day, he was just a wreck. He was not nice to anybody, and he was really being ugly to everybody. So, at one point, my brother was trying to give him belly rubs, and he like charged my brother and like was like, "Huh, huh," like trying to intimidate him. And I was like, oh my God, we're done with the visit. All right, so I'm gonna do just like maybe like a couple specks of yellow. I don't know. Yellow doesn't really seem like a pumpkin color, but I don't want it to be just orange. This is where I'm going to need your help with like the next two that we do, because I'm not good at picking out the colors, and I'm always worried that it's going to turn out brown or something like that. So I'm just doing a little bit of yellow so that it's not completely orange and boring. And then once it dries, we're going to do the black to hopefully make some sort of jack-o'-lantern face. So now that I did the dots on it, I hope you guys can see. Hold on. First off, hey to everyone in chat. Axel, good to see you. Something told me you'd be here. So I just did the orange dots. I didn't do a lot. So I don't really know what it's going to turn out like. But now I'm going to cut off a piece of this cling wrap to put on top. And then the fun begins. Then we get the applesauce. All right. I have previously mentioned how much I hate working with cling wrap. It's like you just, if it senses the slightest bit of fear, it bunches up, and Chucky loves to eat it. Oh God, and my fan is on. It's gonna blow everything. All right, hold on. Okay, we're in. So here, I'm basically just using the cling wrap. And if a little bit gets out, it's not that big of a deal. There's nothing really in this room that is so valuable. Looking at this, I don't think I did enough, but whatever. We're gonna see. Okay, so now we get the unsweetened applesauce. I was going to do peanut butter, but I was kind of reading that you don't want to do too much peanut butter because it's fattening, and yeah. So we're doing applesauce, which is also like probably pretty sugary for him, but I don't do very much. And he doesn't get it very often. It's like you really, with pigs, you can't overdo it with fruit because there's so much sugar. And pigs can be diabetic, so. All right, Chuck, I think this is a pretty good start. And if this ends up being not enough color, we can always add more later. All right. We are applesauced. And then I'll show you guys a close-up when he actually starts eating it. All right, in hindsight, I definitely did not do enough paint. But that's okay. We're going to let it dry, and then we'll do another round. Okay, Chuck, are you ready? Okay, there you go. This is your favorite part. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely realizing there's absolutely not enough paint on this. Last time I did it, I was doing too much paint. So it was like super thick and it took forever to dry, but now I can see there is not enough paint. So later on, we'll be adding more. And maybe even like really quick, we'll do another one on this before we start the next one. This is embarrassing, Chucky. Your tail's wagging. I'm not an artist, and it's like you can see people doing this online and they make it look so easy and effortless, and somehow it ends up always looking so much better. Maybe the issue is that I didn't do big enough drops. So I'm going to take this saran wrap off. We're going to do it again, but we're going to do it with bigger drops. All right, well, you ate all the applesauce in no time. Let me go put you guys back up here. We did our witch photo shoot yesterday. I think some of you saw it. I think Axel was in there. And I was going to wait until Halloween to share them. But they turned out so cute that I don't want to wait until Halloween. So I might share those tomorrow. I haven't really decided. But I definitely don't think I'll be waiting until Halloween. All right, I should have brought a garbage bag in here for the paint. Yeah, I'm getting it all over my hands. Oh, well. I'll put it right there. Okay. Let me get this off my hands. We're going to add some more paint to that. And bigger globs. Okay. Being patient, Chuck. All right, that's at least better. And then I am going to do a little bit more yellow to kind of... Oh my gosh, I almost did purple. That's not the color I need. I think yellow and orange are good Halloween colors. It's like candy corn. All right, we're gonna do it again. Let's add some more saran wrap. Chucky's starting to get the idea of this painting thing. Yeah, so going back to the wedding, it was so funny because it was like the first batch of people that came in Thursday. It was like he was like a star. He was so amazing and everybody loved him so much. And then Friday, he was still pretty good. And then on Saturday, it was like it started to go downhill fast. And it was like my friend came down to meet him and just ended up being like kind of scared of him because he was being so bad and cranky. Ugh, and I just jacked up the saran wrap. Ugh, okay, I'm just gonna get a new piece. I hate saran wrap. Alright, and I'm gonna turn the fan off because that's not helping me with anything. And the hard part, Chucky, is that you try to eat it every time I put it down. I even feel like after the wedding was done, it took a few days for Chucky to like get back to his normal self. And then it was like he finally recharged from the wedding, and I decided to plant some grass in his area that's like winter grass that hopefully will grow for him all winter since the rest of the yard dies. So because I'm growing the grass, he really wants to eat the grass seed, so I've been having to like cut him off with certain things outside, so he's also been a little bit mad about that. And I can see he's mad because he does these silly little things like a little kid trying to get back at me. Like, he like tries to knock things over, or he'll like walk up to my Halloween decorations and like knock them down. Or he'll grab a blanket and like rip it off like he's so mad at me. All right, we're getting applesauce on here, and then after he's done with this one, we're going to do another one, and hopefully there's enough people in here today to help me pick out colors. I think one day I might even like sell some of these, or maybe we'll do like a giveaway. Okay. That's good, I think. Because it's like, I really like doing these, but it's not like I need 1,000 of them. So maybe one day I can do like a giveaway to like people that are in our chat, or who knows. And this is all like experimental. Like, we're definitely just trying to learn what we're doing here. So, and these are like little canvases, but eventually we'll probably do like much bigger canvases. All right, let's see if this is going to be any better. Chucky's like, yes, this is perfect. Uh-oh, we're falling off the side. I did not measure the applesauce appropriately. Okay, even if there's some white left on the canvas, I don't care. Oh my gosh, chat is so quiet today. I guess people must be busy. Okay, let's rotate it. It's a little bit better. The applesauce is pretty good, but the peanut butter I think does a little bit better because it's harder to lick it up. So it like smudges the paint a lot better. But obviously his health comes first, and I don't want him to get overweight. He was already overweight, and it was not fun putting him on a diet. And we were lucky. He was only like a couple pounds overweight, so it was not hard to get him to lose weight. All right, we're going to rotate it. And I'm going to pick up some of this loose applesauce. There you go. An artist at work. Okay, this looks better. It's still not enough, but it's better. No, here, get the applesauce that's on here. Okay, it's at least covering some of the canvas. Part of me is like, does he even know that he's painting? And I'm like, no, he probably doesn't. I see your tail. But at the same time, like, they say that pigs really do enjoy looking at certain colors. So I would think even just looking at the colors, he probably enjoys it. But I will say, like, one of my big winter goals with him this year is that I really want to teach him ideally how to pick up a paintbrush, because that's like actually painting. But there's just a lot of work involved with that. All right, I think this is better. So I'm going to put you guys back up there so I can take the saran wrap off of this. Okay. And then we're going to let that dry. And while it's drying, we're going to do another one. And since chat's kind of quiet, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to help me pick out colors or not. All of my regulars must be busy because usually we have like the same people in chat every time. Okay, this is pretty. I don't know if you guys know, but the paint that we're using is actually an iridescent paint. And then I have another pack that's pastel paint. Again, I was kind of like aiming for packs that were not going to completely turn brown when everything was mixed together. Hi. So I don't really know what colors turn brown, but we'll just stick to like, I don't know. Maybe should I just like do like a random? Maybe I'll do that. Look, these are the colors that we're working with. So it's a 24 pack. There's a lot of colors. I don't know. I'm not sure like which ones would turn. Maybe I'll just like randomly pick. Let's do that. As long as it's not like black, I'm going to do 4 colors. I don't know. Maybe. Let's do... No, I think those are going to turn brown. All right, Chuck. I'm trying to kind of keep it in order. Let's see. Yeah, because I picked out brown, of course, the one color I didn't want this to be, and I picked out copper. So those ones are not going to work, but I'm trying to keep this in order. And Chucky's trying to eat the paint. Hi. Maybe we should do... Alright, I'm just going to do this. Boom. We'll do like a lavender, a new dragon green, and maybe like a pretty yellow, you think? Like a yellow green. That sounds kind of pretty. And maybe like a, not aqua, but like maybe like a teal kind of color. What do you think, Chuck? Where are you going? Okay, we're going to do those. Maybe we'll see if I can do like... I'll show you guys the ones that we're doing in a second. What are you doing, Chuck? You're being crazy. You're being crazy right now. Do we want blue? Yeah, let's do a little bit of blue. Okay, so it's kind of a lot of colors. He's got applesauce on the brain. All right, the only thing is I don't know if I've opened all of those or not. So I might have to take... There's applesauce on all of this. Okay, there we go. I'm going to have to... You're just trying to eat everything. There's not food here, buddy. Not yet. Okay. These are pretty colors. I think this will turn out good. And these are all ones that most of these we have not even used yet, so. Oh, something's tasting good. Okay, we use that one. Hi. Are we painting? Are we painting? Wow, you're giving me kisses? Thank you. All right. He's ready. This is what I'm saying. I do think, like, I know obviously he's happy to be eating applesauce, but I think he enjoys the paint. Look at him. Now he's knocking stuff over because I'm not moving fast enough. It's like having just like a super impatient toddler. All right, these are the colors that we're going to do for this time. I think anyway. I don't know. So this is like a metallic yellow-green. These are all like iridescent metallic. And then there's like a neon blue. We've got this like really pretty lavender. And then there's like a night green and a new dragon green. I think those are pretty together, but what do I know? Let's put it to the test. All right. I'm going to start here. This towel has a lot of applesauce on it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Kind of messed that up. So I don't really have any pattern to this. I was reading that if you did it in a certain shape, like it'll kind of keep the shape, but I did not have luck with that the last time I tried. But I do want to try the jack-o'-lantern one to do something that kind of resembles a face. But for now, I'm just doing random dots. Okay. I'm going to do more paint this time since last time was not enough. This is what I have so far. I don't know if you can see. Chucky's patiently waiting. And let's just hope this doesn't turn into one giant brown blob. And then I think what I'm going to do down the road is once we have a lot of these, I'm going to go live and see if you guys can help me name these paintings, because I don't know anything about naming art. And a lot of the people in the chat had like way better suggestions than what I would ever think of. All right. Chucky, why are you eating the Halloween decorations? That's not food. Okay. And now we're going to do this like really pretty lavender. I don't know how it's going to show up, but this is what it looks like so far. Check. We don't eat Halloween decorations. I feel like I might need to do a lot of lavender because it's the lightest color and it's probably going to get covered by a lot of these. This is a lot of paint. This is going to be the example I was saying earlier that it's just going to take like 4 days to dry. All right, and last, I hope I'm not doing too many colors, is like this neon night green. It looks pretty. I'm not good at art. It's like it just doesn't resonate in my brain. I cannot do it. So that's why I'm trying my best here. And sometimes I kind of rely on chat to be like, no, don't add any more, or that's too much. But chat is quiet today. You guys are all busy. Usually we have a lot of people on our YouTube chat. I wonder if maybe there's like football or something that I don't know about. It's okay. All right. I hope I have not jacked this up, but this is what I have right now. So now I'm going to cover it with saran wrap and let the artist do his work. I don't like to be wasteful. And the only thing I don't like with the saran wrap method is that I have to throw so much plastic away. And I keep wondering if there's like a different method that I could do that would be like reusable. But I don't know. Okay. So I have the saran wrap here. I don't know if you guys can see. You could definitely do this with dogs. I think that's actually where I got the idea. It's like people do this with their dogs. The only bummer that I'm seeing right now is there's a dog hair in there, but oh well. All right, let me get some applesauce on here, and then we'll get the boy painting. And then we have one more canvas that we're going to do. Yeah, maybe. I'll start thinking of different ways to give these away because we're going to have a lot of them. And I want to keep doing it, so why not? All right, we are applesauced. Let's do it. Hey, ready? Applesauce boy. Oh my gosh, pretty already. I love it. Oh, I love this one. So pretty, Chuck. Wow. And then every once in a while I rotate it so that way there's like different, like the strokes are in different directions. And it helps kind of smudge the paint. Okay, so we're going to do it again. I love this one. We're going to turn it. Ready? Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. When we take the saran wrap off, it's going to look so pretty. I'm going to put a little bit of applesauce there because there's a big blob. We love this. Oh my gosh, Chucky, this one is going to be so pretty. Should we rotate? He's like, I think I got it all. Someone else gave me a really good idea of doing something like some sort of like hoof print that will be his signature on the back. Here, let's turn it. All good? Yeah, because if you look on the back of these, there's actually an area that you can title it and put an artist signature. So I think I'm going to do that. All right, I'm going to have to put you guys back up there so I can take the saran wrap off of it and see how this one turned out. I don't know. Did I show you guys the way this one turned out? We're waiting for it to dry. And then we're going to add black to make it like a jack-o'-lantern face. But it's still pretty. And now I'm going to... Hi, you. Hi. You having fun? I'm going to take this one off in a way that doesn't leave paint all over the place. Ideally. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. We chose the correct colors this time. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. All right, hold on, let me put this away. Okay, getting some paint on me. That's okay. Ah, look how pretty. I love it. I don't know if you guys can see because I'm blocking the light, but look how pretty that is. I love this area. That looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, that might be one of my favorites. Oh, I love it. Amazing, Chucky. It's a masterpiece. All right, we're going to do one more before we finish our jack-o'-lantern. I don't know. The one thing with the jack-o'-lantern is that the paint looks really thick. So I don't know how dry it's going to be. I'm just going to have to make sure that it doesn't turn into a giant black blob. All right, last one, Chucky. Let's put these ones away and see what colors we're going to do. let's see. We have to put these away. So the lavender was up here. We've got yellow green. The night green was at the bottom, next to the blue. Okay. So now, let's see what colors. I did like that lavender. Maybe we should do some like, lavender, maybe some yellow. And what other color, Chucky? Should we do like a light pink? Yeah? Hi. Hello. Oh, thank you. You're being very sweet. Wait, I need to see this. Hold on. Maybe we'll do like a night pink, yellow, and yeah, maybe I just need to do more colors. Maybe, orange, you think? Maybe we'll do like a tiny bit of orange and like a tiny bit of raspberry. And then maybe, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting carried away, but like maybe a little bit of green. I don't know. Maybe 6 colors is too much. Whatever, we're going to find out. But it's like also, maybe that's the trick, is that we need more colors. All right, I'm not going to do too much. It's not going to be too much. No, it's not. It's not. You're so silly. I love it when he does that. I think they say that's like how pigs give kisses, is they like put their nose up to your nose. I do enjoy that. Oh my gosh, this is like a workout for my hand, or my arm. All right, there's the raspberry. Okay, there's the orange. So far, I don't know if you can see. I like this lavender, it's really pretty. Lavender. Okay. So far, very pretty. Oh, that was a big blob. And then we're doing yellow. This is basically the entire rainbow, except for blue. Come on. Yellow. Woo! My hand. Okay. I think this looks pretty. And then this is like a night pink, so it's almost like a light pink. Oh wait, I don't think I've opened this one before. So quiet. It's never this quiet in my house. So nice. Okay. I am very quickly filling up this entire canvas with colors. So maybe I should slow down. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this too fast. I'm doing like huge globs. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do green because this is like, I like the way this looks already. I'm not going to do green. But I'm going to put some on the edges because I always leave the edges out. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. I decided not to do the green because I feel like I'm doing too many colors and it's going to become too much. And I like the color combination I have here. Let me show you. Maybe for the holidays, we'll do like some Christmas colored or like snow and winter colored. All right, let's wrap it up and do some applesauce. This is fun. You having fun? I think you are, because if you weren't, you would be off in your bed. Whoa. Okay. Ugh. Saran wrap. It's horrible. It's horrible, Chucky. All right. And then once we're done with this, we're going to try to add the black jack-o'-lantern face to the one that we did. And see if it turns out. And if it doesn't turn out, then we know what to do differently next time. Because I do want to try. Oh, don't do it. The saran wrap is bullying me. Chucky, why are you biting my foot? That's not food. Why are you eating my foot? Am I moving too slow? He's been having a fit in the backyard because he really wants to eat the grass seed. And I keep telling him that the idea is that I'm trying to give him grass for the winter. So he has to stop eating the seed. It's an investment. All right, applesauce is coming out. He's been, there's been a roller coaster of emotions for him outside because on one hand, he really wants the acorns, which he cannot have. And he really wants the grass seed, which he also cannot have. But my brother, his garden is officially done for the year. So there's been some celebrations because Chucky has been able to get in the garden, which is his lifelong dream. So he's been cleaning out the garden for my brother. Okay. We are officially out of applesauce. So we're going to have to figure that one out when it comes to the jack-o'-lantern. We'll see what we can do for that. Oh, everybody's... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch out, Chuck. Everybody's in chat now. Where was everybody? Hello, hello, hello. You guys just missed out. But we're going to be doing more. Okay. You ready, Chuck? We'll get the tripod later. Here you go. Chucky loves this part. This is his favorite part of the whole process. I'll have to show you guys the ones that we just finished because he just did a couple. We did one that's orange that we're going to try to add a jack-o'-lantern face to it, but I don't know if it's going to work because we put the paint on kind of thick, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. But and I'm also out of applesauce, but I could, I guess, grab more. And I usually rotate it so that way there's different directions. It already looks pretty, but it looks so pretty when I take the saran wrap off. Good job, Chuck. Good job, Chuck. Here. You missed some down there. Good job. I was hoping to have some help from you guys with like what colors to pick out and stuff like that, but that's okay. We have forever and we will definitely be doing this again. Chucky's having fun. He loves this. Oh, I just saw that the Filthy Philly fan. Oh my gosh, Filthy Philly Phil fan is in here. He's one of our favorites. I guess he or she or they. I don't know what they are. You got applesauce on your nose. All right. Should we take it off? I think you got it all. Okay, okay. All right, I'm going to go put my phone back so that we can see what it looks like when I take the saran wrap off. Okay. And then we're going to have to see if we can add the jack-o'-lantern face. I should have saved a little bit of applesauce for that. I kind of forgot. Okay, let me take this off. All right. I usually do this in front of you guys, but I forgot to bring a garbage bag in here, so I have to be kind of careful. And I'm doing it over here today. Oh, it's pretty, Chucky. It's pretty. You did a great job on this one. All right, let me get rid of this saran wrap really fast, and then I'll show you guys. Whew. Look how pretty. I love it. I'm glad I didn't add the green, because I think if I did the green, it would have been too much and it would have become brown. I think it's pretty. I love it. Looks like flowers. All right, Chucky, should we try to figure out what to do with this jack-o'-lantern one? So we did a little bit of orange and yellow, and I think we're going to do black on top to make like kind of a face. Oh, we are. So we're thinking about it. I'm trying to figure it out. That was actually supposed to be my homework this weekend, and it got away from me. But I have just made an account on Printify. And on Printify, we're thinking about doing like calendars, stickers, maybe paintings. Because so many people have asked, and I just need to figure out what the heck I'm doing. All right, let me make a face on here. Maybe I can get a little bit of applesauce out of there. But we got to put these away first. All right, we got a mess in here, Chuck. We got colors everywhere. All right, the night pink goes there. Raspberry, orange. I kind of remember where everything goes. I think it's like that. Oh no, I did it wrong. Night green goes here and then here. Okay, I'm gonna grab black. And we're gonna see what we can do with it. We're gonna find out. This is either gonna make it or break it. Yeah, there have been a couple people, I don't know if you guys can see. There's been a couple people that have been asking for calendars of Chucky forever, like for years from his photo shoots, but I just don't know. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. So I really have been, it's been on my list to sit down and figure out how to use Printify, because some people even ask for shirts with Chucky, so that would be amazing. I'm just a one-man crew over here, so I got to figure it all out on my own, and I've got 4 dogs and a cat, and I'm also running a business, so it's a little busy. All right, we're going to do, I think we're going to just do something really basic with the black paint, because I don't know how to paint. And we're just going to do like a smiley face and see where that gets us. So, or maybe we'll try to do like a triangle. I don't think the triangle's a really good idea because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I feel that I've already ruined this. So we're going to see. What have I done? The triangle was a bad idea. I'm not going to lie. I shouldn't have done the triangle. If this one is horrible, that's fine. Then I won't do this the same way next time. I think I ruined this. It looks really bad. I ruined it. That's okay. We're going to try anyway. I knew I should have done something simple, like just like a dot, but something in there was like, let's do a triangle. And that is why it looks bad now. But maybe for Halloween, I think Halloween's on a Friday this year. Maybe on Friday we'll do it again. Yeah. And we'll try again. We're going to see how this goes. This is what I'm talking about when I tell you guys, like, I'm not good at art. Like, I don't have the vision for it. And then it's like when I finally put it on paper, I immediately see that it looks terrible. And maybe this just isn't fate because we're also out of applesauce. So maybe it just wasn't meant to be. This was really dumb on my part because this is all my fault, Chucky. I don't blame you. I really, really did not think this through. That's okay. We'll try. Maybe Chucky's art skills will save this. I don't really have enough applesauce, so I think the gods are against us on this one today. That's okay. And, like, maybe I can doctor it a little bit at the end. I should have just left it alone, Chucky. Hey! Those gotta dry. I'll do that. That was no good. Here, watch out. No. These are... Oh, God, Chucky, you're getting paint on everything. Okay. All right, come here, Chuck. Here. Come over here. Look at this. It's right here. Look. This room is going to have paint everywhere. I don't know, guys. Let's see if Chucky can save the day. Maybe. Actually. Oh my gosh. It's actually kind of coming together. Yeah, he's like, there's no applesauce on this. You just gave me a piece of dry saran wrap. I was thinking about, like, using my finger to, like, kind of blend it, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to let him do his work. I think it kind of worked. All right, now we take the saran wrap off, and we're going to see. I have to say, it's actually better than what I thought. Okay. And then after this, I'm probably going to have to go because he knocked over something over here, so now there's paint everywhere. Not everywhere, but I'm going to have to take care of that. Okay. I still think it looks kind of bad. I'm going to have to do this again, and I'm going to have to put the eyes much higher. Because now it just looks like a bunch of black blobs. That's okay. I think what I'm going to do differently next time is smaller dots for the eyes. And I'm going to use the whole canvas instead of just the lower half, which I don't know why I did that. So, thank you anyway, Chucky, for trying your best. I don't think it looks terrible. It just kind of looks like Nothing. So, all right, we are going to head out of here. And let's see if I can show you guys the paintings that he did today. Because these ones look amazing. I love these. So we're starting to get a pretty good collection going. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out, guys. And oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm a mess. We will see you next time. Have a great weekend. See ya.